You might recognize this giant sun hat from the cover of Harper's Bazaar. Or maybe you've seen this feather hat worn by Lady Gaga in Vanity Fair. Or this golden chainmail hood worn by Lizzo on the cover of Billboard Magazine. What does all this fabulous, famous headwear have in common? It's not this season's newest couture. It all comes from this vintage store in New York City. But not just anyone can wander into the shop and find these special pieces. New York Vintage is home to a collection of valuable retail items in its downstairs storefront. But venture upstairs and you'll find a secret showroom full of priceless treasures. Only the store's A-list clientele are welcome to view what's hiding in the room. Why would celebrities shop here instead of wearing something fresh off the runway? I got a sneak peek into the exclusive second floor with the owner of New York Vintage to find out. I'm here today to figure out what it would be like when a VIP client comes into your store. Does that mean that I get to see upstairs?
We swoop you upstairs and we start to have fun.
Oh my gosh, it's stunning in here.
This is it, babe. You've
like
arrived.
A dream. So walking around here, I feel like I've seen some of these things like on the red carpet. Do I recognize any of this from anywhere?
Absolutely, absolutely. So, we're standing in front of right now this rack, no pun intended. This is a great piece. This is worn by Cardi B.
No way, really?
I got so many calls.
Gosh, I'm touching it now.
We didn't watch it.
Oh God.
This was worn by Beyonce.
I feel like I could see like Miley or like Kim K wearing some of these.
They pay my rent. So this is
stunning.
70s Saint Laurent couture, and we did this on Gaga.
On Lady Gaga?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any other Gaga that exists, but every time you tell me a celebrity is wearing something, I'm like, I'm like trying to get closer. I'm like, we connect.
It was just worn by Lizzo for Billboard Magazine.
This was worn by Lizzo.
Within last week.
This is amazing. Can I put it on my head?
Do it.
Really?
Go. What are you waiting for?
How do you put it on your head?
You just.
Is Lizzo the last one to wear this?
Yes, she is. Yeah.
Me and Lizzo. I feel like really badass for wearing this. Not just because it's like armor, but also because of Lizzo. I'm angry, feeling Me and Kim, same size.
Ooh, who are better?
Same proportions.
Who are better, baby? We deal quite a bit with celebrities. It's a personal aesthetic. It's not pressure from a designer. It's not political. We do receive a lot of referrals, but basically it's just reserved for industry clientele. Mm-hmm. So you're a stylist, you're as I said earlier a photographer, or it's Vogue, it's W Magazine, my editors, it's costume designers, fashion designers, etc. We do a lot of red carpet.
Gotcha.
Who was in recently? Adele was in recently.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And they're not for sale upstairs.
Well, we've sold. We have, but generally no. The answer to that question is no.
So in order to be sold, it has to be something extra special that they're offering.
Absolutely.
So what makes these special pieces so valuable, and why aren't they for sale?
What's upstairs are those rarities that you really can't find anywhere. It's really a museum collection, designs by long gone designers, just those really special, one-offs that you can't find anywhere. Mario Fortuny, till today, no one knows how this pleating technique was done. This is circa 1910. Charles Frederik Worth, the father of couture, evening dress with spangled paillettes. Gianni Versace, 1995, all silk, embroidered evening gown, just timeless.
Shannon was kind enough to give me the real VIP experience and let me try on some of these exclusive pieces, including this Mugler dress, this Versace dress, and this Yves Saint Laurent jacket.
What are we doing here? Celebrating the art of fashion and vintage and inspiring people to break out of themselves and not to be afraid to put on something that you're not going to see on the street necessarily every single day. For me, it's the art, the art of fashion and storytelling. So I think that's what separates us.
New York vintage is a neighborhood staple. It makes some of fashion's greatest treasures available to the public, but it also preserves hundreds of years of history in its upper levels. When I put on a piece of priceless designer fashion, I understood why the city's most glamorous VIP shoppers are drawn here. It's a place filled with pieces they can't find anywhere else, and ultimately, here you can play a part in fashion history.